afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Tigers and the Atlanta Braves. Ian Kinsler will head for the box as we are just about ready to get things going today. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Kinsler, Hunter, and Cabrera here in the Tiger first.
106.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man set down here by Medlin, and with that, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Corey Hunter will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at one strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now. Miguel Cabrera will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Now the starting lineup for the host Atlanta Braves. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, there you see the numbers for one of the very best starters in the game, all-star right-hander Justin Verlander. And a quick look now at the defensive alignment behind him for Detroit. Justin Upton will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the break, left fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Chris Johnson will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball here as he pops him up back behind second base. And this will be handled by Kinsler for route number 1.
Following the walk, he had to be thinking he'd get maybe one of those get me over fastball or something else good to hit on the first pitch, but this winds up being an easy pop-up that probably should have been avoided.
Freddie Freeman will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, at the very least, if you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a second out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Evan Gattis will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
He's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you got to keep that ball in the park today.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
3-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Jason Hayward is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2 away, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Austin Jackson leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
Third baseman,
Nick Castellanos will stand in, perhaps just hoping to put a ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Medlin's pitch is swung on and hit to Simmons out at short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Don Kelly will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 3 up, 3. Andrelton Simmons will start things off in the bottom of the second.
the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And a changeup there that had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Romine retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Batting 7, second baseman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the powerful second baseman, Dan Uggla. And that misses for ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-0 on the way. And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
Here we go.
And here's a pitch that Uggla's able to lay off, and he's got it to 3-1 now. On deck is B.J. Upton. Here he comes, 3-1. And he misses the circle change there, and it's 3-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Under it now is Jackson to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8th, right fielder, B.J. Upton.
B.J. Upton get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little. Those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Now another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as catcher Alex Avila gets set to start things out here in the Tigers' half of the inning. Pitch on its way to Avila. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And a fastball that's lifted the other way out to left. One away here to begin the third. Andrew Romine will take his cuts now. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And this will be fouled away. swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Justin Verlander will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down. Chris Medlin makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Chris.
Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Here we go.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
And at least he's not lying down out there. Give him credit. He's come up swinging the bat.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Justin Upton will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
Romine.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Chris Johnson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And there goes Upton. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And on 0-2, they can't put him away as he delivers a shot into left center. That should be good enough for extra bases. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple. Freddie Freeman will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. And there to take this one is Hunter, and that's out number 2. Evan Gattis will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
1-1 pitch on the way. A little bit outside. 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 hit. Brandon Beachy will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Freeman is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1 pitch out to begin the 4th. So 1 gone in the inning now for Torii Hunter. First pitch is a fastball that's shot right back up the middle and on into center field for a base hit. Miguel Cabrera will get an opportunity now, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with 1 man out. Austin Jackson will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Austin Jackson.
Oh, now a ball headed for the alley in right center, and on the first pitch of the at-bat, it's going to find that alley for extra bases. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
The batter,
Nick Castellanos will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a relay home. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
the batter, left fielder, Don Kelly.
Don Kelly will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward right center. And a leaping effort at second, but it's over his glove and could be extra bases. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Now batting, catcher,
Alex Avila will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a knock.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Andrew Roma.
This is hit toward the hole. Does Simmons have a shot? No, he can't get there. It's into left, a base hit. Justin Verlander will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Now a possible double play ball for Uggla. Simmons relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Jason Hayward will lead things off now in a completely different ball game since the last time these guys took their hacks.
And after that 6-run inning, you got to hope that you can put together some kind of response. The last thing you want to do is a 1-2-3 inning, so a little patience wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone. Andrelton Simmons will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold 0-2. 2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Just a touch outside, 1-2. Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. Strike 3 call, and that is back-to-back punch-outs here in the inning. 3 in a row total, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate, 1-2 now.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Gavin Floyd is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 32, Gavin Floyd.
Ian Kinsler will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Leading off for the Tigers, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Uggla now at second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Torrey Hunter will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Swing and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Boy, that's some movement out there on the mound. You see that as a righty, he'll naturally fall off a bit to the first base side of the mound, and he just uses that momentum to field this thing on the run and do it all himself.
Miguel Cabrera will take his first cuts now, and obviously a dangerous hitter, the reigning American League MVP. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Upton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They lead it 6-2. B.J. Upton will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Number 99 will come in and pitch now.
For Detroit, number 99, Lester Vizcarra.
B.J. Upton will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Right fielder, B.J. Upton.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Gerald Laird will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Gerald Laird.
First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder,
Justin Upton will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. It's the Tigers 6 and the Braves 2. David Carpenter will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. And so here is Austin Jackson. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Trevor Crowe will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. High in the air and deep down the left field line. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. A little late on the slider here as he hits it the other way to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. One away, and here's the third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. The 0-2 once more. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Bases are empty, one man out. Now another 0-2. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
He was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me probably looking for something else.
Don Kelly will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Andy Dirks will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They lead it 6-2. Trevor Crowe will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Andy Dirks will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Chris Johnson will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Number 60 will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for Detroit, number 60.
Chris Johnson will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Crowe has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Freddie Freeman will stand in now. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Right down Broadway that time, strike 1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside, and that's a good job to lay off, too.
Fouled straight back. Now the 1-2. Here's a swing and a hard hit ball back up the middle and into center field for a 2-strike single.
And you had to figure that sooner or later someone was going to do something at the plate. Now, that's just their second hit of the ball game, and it comes all the way in inning number 6. Offense has been almost non-existent so far.
Evan Gattis stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
But when you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Strike called, 2-1. Fouled back. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Believe me, it's way too soon to start worrying about how a guy's hitting. Even though this is 2 strikeouts for him now, spring training is mostly about just getting your body ready for the season, getting used to being in there day after day. I don't think he'll be too worried about his stats. At least, he shouldn't be.
Got him. Braves strand 1. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. One of the big blows in the ball game to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
He swings at anything.
Now a ball lined toward right center. And there's a base hit, so a good job off the bench to get him started here in the 7th.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. You know, they're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Nick Livingston will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down out there. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
Well, that's 3 batters faced and 2 hits so far since coming on. Not exactly the score line he was hoping for. So he's going to need to dial himself up a little ground ball right here and try to work his way out of this.
Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone. The relay. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at second base.
Trying to work the big part of the ballpark there. You see him ride it the other way, but this is great closing speed out there in center field as he runs this one down.
Ezekiel Carrera will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brian Holiday will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Ezekiel Carrera will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now in right field, number 61, Ezekiel Carrera. Your attention, please.
So with a smile, they'll turn it over to a left-hander here, and it's Phil Koch that gets the call. Andrelton Simmons will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And a ball 1-0. Now a fastball that's popped up out towards short right field. And this will be handled by Kinsler for route number 1.
That's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense, and this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Dan Uggla comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
B.J. Upton will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Upton not able to come up with that one as he falls behind. No balls and 2 strikes.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to get it is Kinsler. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
And they finally break through for hit number 3 of this ball game, though. It took them 7 innings to do it. That is not the kind of offensive performance that's going to win you too many ball games.
And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Aaron Harang will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Miguel Cabrera will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Victor Martinez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Victor Martinez.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. The 1-1 to Martinez. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Trevor Crowe will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Harang is there, and he makes the catch for the out. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Nick Castellanos will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Freeman is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3. Victor Martinez will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Justin Upton will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Al Albuquerque is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Justin Upton will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Outside, 3-0 now. Though he tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Holiday is out of the crouch, and he stays with it for route number 1.
At this point, base runners are what you need, so swinging at a 3-0 pitch and making it out really doesn't help the cause at all.
Chris Johnson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Let's go.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now, story of the ball game right there, and that's how it goes sometimes in baseball. The hard hit balls find gloves, and the little dribblers find holes.
Freddie Freeman will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Hit softly to the right side. And Victor takes this one himself, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 6 and the Braves 2. Jordan Walden will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Walden is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. One pitch, one away.
Ryan Holiday.
Brian Holiday will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Well, he goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Andrew Romine is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Swing, and he pops him up behind the bag at second. And no one can get there as it falls.
The pitcher, number 62, Al Albuquerque.
Number 72 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 72.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Hayward is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Joe Nathan will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless.
Joe Nathan.
Evan Gattis will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Evan Gattis.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Crow is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Jason Hayward will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in as their last chance now. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Dan Uggla will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, and the Braves now are down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you know, they put this one away fairly early. A big 4th inning was the turning point as they cruised home from there.
The offensive hero this afternoon for the Tigers was this man right here, Alex Avila. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 6-2. So long, everybody.